So this is a book named Transurfing Reality, and every day it has different topics to introduce upon. So I'll be covering day 57 and day 58. So day 57. So this is based totally on manifestation. This book is totally based on manifestation, but it's like we have different topics to discuss upon. So let me start for day 57. And I'm just randomly picking up a page because every part of this book is very interesting. Okay, so Transversing Reality, and I'll tell you the author of this book as well. So the author of this book is Wadim Zealand. Okay, so day 57. Inferiority. So when one realizes that he or she does not fit the established standards, he or she feels a sense of inferiority. Compared to whom? Ask yourself, do you want to be like everyone, or still you want to be yourself? By trying to hide your shortcomings, you will not achieve this. Developing your qualities, you will achieve this. Any imperfection is counterbalanced by a quality inherent in you. The lack of beauty can be compensated with charm. Physical defects can be compensated with confidence in yourselves. The not so good communication skills can be replaced with the ability to listen. And the timid people, we can advise them keep this trait as a treasure. Shyness has a hidden charm if you allow yourself the luxury not to be strict. So the sense of inferiority is based on comparisons. I have an unattractive appearance, I lack skills and talents, I'm not smart or clever, I do not know how to communicate with people, I am unworthy. No, actually, it's more serious. The thing is that I'm worse than others. This is a pure form of attitude of dependency because you're basing your everything about you on people. Like you're comparing yourself. So I'll put a message on shorts. So someone once told me, like this person was someone I had worked with in the past, and she was also from a manifestation channel. So she said this one thing once that I had a short. I that time my channel was just growing. If you know me in Instagram, that time my channel was just growing, and this person actually told me that I copy her contents, and she did one of the business audits, and she said that I copy her contents, and that was so blatantly wrong for her to say it because and I never copied anyone. Every content of me was original. It was she who was stalking my account, and she made such a comment. And then I didn't even tell her anything. She just went and blocked me. And that's something like that sting still hurts because I never copied her. But what I understood from that is that sometimes you might not compare yourself to someone, but they might compare your progress with them, and that's something which is totally wrong if people do it. But nevertheless, you don't have anything to prove, and if people hate you for that, you have nothing to prove them. So I'll tell you this thing. Okay, so this is a pure form of attitude of dependency. Polarization occurs. They're good, I'm bad. Polarization creates a steady wind forces that makes one attempt in any way to raise his or her artificially lowered qualities. As a result, the person starts to behave in an unnatural way and thus further emphasizes what he or she is trying to hide. Fighting the complex brings more bad consequences than the complex itself. So there's only one way to eliminate the complex. Stop comparing yourself to others and direct the vector of your attention to your qualities instead of shortcomings. Create a positive side in which your qualities are so developed that they overshadow the disadvantages. Live in this virtual side and soon it will become a reality, which means that if you have something negative in your life, don't focus on the negative, focus on the attitude. If you can't fix something in your life, you can fix your attitude at least, because when you fix your attitude, everything else would fix itself. Now, day 58, self-sufficiency. You have enormous potential even if you think otherwise. You are capable of everything, but nobody has told you that. Just accept the axiom that the soul knows everything and then allow yourself to take advantage of this. Stop answering the truth in foreign sources. Look into yourself and you will find the answers. So, there are some people out there who will be taking help of tarot, who will be taking help of astrology to know the future. But future lies through your own thoughts. Future lies with having the clarity of what you want in your life. So future is not something which is out there. You're not basing your life on someone's predictions or no predictions. So you need to understand that. To look into yourself is not an abstraction. Just ask yourself a question and take the courage to answer yourself. Thus, by including yourself in the space of variations, you can take discoveries, you can make new things, and create masterpieces. Abington recognized authorities, they have used the same source. Now your turn has come. Okay? Just a second, my. Okay. Do you like the works of the geniuses of art, business, sports, and pop music cinema? You can become one of them. You like the works of geniuses precisely because they are born by their souls. Your creation will appeal to others only if it comes out of your unique soul. So everyone has their unique way. Nobody ever has any right to tell you that, you copied someone. You don't copy anyone. You have your own unique qualities and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Because, see, we talk about the same content, we talk about the same topics. There might be some similarities, but you are unique in your own way, and don't let ever anyone discourage you to make the impact you're creating in this world. Okay. Everything which is common and mediocre is created by the mind. Creations of the mind as well as the mind itself are not unique. Unique is your soul. You possess a real treasure. All your brilliant creations can come out only out of your soul. Let your mind allow the soul to make it. The only thing you have to do is to stop being guided by other people's experience and stereotypical standards. Start making your own standards. When confronted to a problem, you can formulate your own question and give time to yourself for solving it. You will see the answer will come out by itself. So suppose you're learning a new language. What happens when you're learning a new language, especially maybe SQL or maybe Python, whatever it is, and you see that you might be tempted to know the answer, or you might be tempted to ask someone what the answer is. But instead, when you fall down and like, no, I'm gonna find my answers on my own. I know the syntax, I know this and that. So let me find out on my own what's gonna be the answer. You'll see that you will be growing instead of relying on something outside. So similarly, when you compare yourself with someone else's journey, or when you compare yourself with someone who might be very successful in the field you are in, you are actually insulting yourself. So you need to stop doing that. Okay. When confronted to a problem, you can formulate your own question and give time to yourself for solving it. You will see the answer will come out by itself. It already exists in the space of variations. Your task is to get it independently. The only requirement is to adjust yourself to the required sector. You have to acquire basic knowledge and skills in that area. And then just listen carefully to the voice of your heart that speaks the language of intuition. Which means that we don't have to be a champion in everything which we do. I mean, you have to know the basics, but you don't have to be a, advanced level champion. You only need to know the basics, and your mind and your intuition will guide you to the path where you want to go. So these are some golden nuggets which I found from this book, and I thought to share with you guys. I'll come up with new videos and new concepts and new ideas. Thank you.